G'day everyone, Jason Nunn at Fisherman's Warehouse, Tuckerwell, Marks Point with Friday afternoon's fishing report. At the moment we're just up at Coon Island here and just a beautiful backdrop. All these sand areas up here between the islands up towards Marks Point. Over the next month we'll start to really load up with plenty of bream and whiting. There's been a few fish around at the moment but not big numbers, and I do think that once we get through this next full moon we'll see some better fish, and in October we've probably got our first prawn run as well, so that will benefit. Strangely enough, this morning, northwest winds. Today it swung around the Savo, southerly 15 to 20 knots going to the southeast. Tomorrow, northwest winds around about 15 knots, and of course Sunday, northwest 20 knots. Not a lot of swell. Temperatures around about 29 to 30 degrees. Make the most of it. Next week, Monday, or basically all the way through the next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, terrible conditions. Blowing south-southwest, very cold, and a little bit of rain on its way as well. If you're going to go offshore, look, there has been a few reds still getting caught in close. We've had lots of big swell. That big stir up might help the situation. There's quite a few flathead on the drift out there as well, and some big salmon schools off the coast. If you're going to go on the rocks, just be safe. I know that swell's going to back off, particularly on Sunday with the nor'wester. Some nice luderick and drummer getting caught, and some nice trevally as well down around that Catherine Hill Bay area. The beaches, this weekend to be ideal. You've got a low tide around about 5:30 in the afternoon, high tide getting close to midday. I like those low tide beach days. That late afternoon, bream, whiting and flathead, there's still a few salmon and the odd tail around, but really a good weekend for whiting and bream off the beaches. If you're going to go out in the lake, well, as I said, there's plenty of flathead starting to move around. There's been some nice mullay getting caught, either trolling or vibing, but some of the guys that are putting the effort in at night, catching some really nice fish, a metre plus live squid or fresh squid, whichever you can get, are working very, very well. Most of the flathead now are starting to move out of the deeper water and coming back in the shallows. So sometimes we can move away and use some 1/4 ounce or lighter jig heads with some bigger profile plastics just around on the edges, and you'll probably see some good catches. Tailor, a little bit patchy, although there were some better fish this week between Belmont Bay to Toronto. Some nice fish up around 50 centimetres, and again, trolling is really proving to be the better of the options for these. Look, all in all, looks like a great weekend. I think you've just got to get out there and have a go. There's plenty of salmon out in the channel. That nor'wester on Sunday might mean you've either got to fish the western side of the lake or come back into the channel. Now this week's ZEREK Fish of the Week competition, we've got our first winner, and it's Damon Murdoch. Now Damon caught a beautiful salmon. It's his first ever salmon in Salts Bay, and that is absolutely fantastic. So congratulations to Damon. All Damon's got to do is come down to the store, and basically he will pick up his 2 ZEREK Fish Trap Soft Vibes. Keep the photos coming in. We've seen plenty this week. Remember, all photos ended during that 4-week period go into the major draw. I'll see you next Friday.